Hi, this is Lori Richards. I am here on the final day of 2023 North American International Banjo Celebration. We've had a wonderful, wonderful time. So looking forward to the final show here. And after the show, there'll be people jamming in the lobby. It's going to be fabulous. I'm so excited. You've heard that from me probably half a dozen times so far. But this has been wonderful, and I'm looking forward to the next show.
Thank you for warming up this thing. Do that every show. It's a pre-show jam, and we really like it. Yeah, hire those guys. How many are here for the first time? Oh, great. We do have some first timers. How many have been here since 1989? There's some things, I made some notes to myself because I get up here and I get nervous, believe it or not. I'm not a good public speaker. I'd like to thank this warm-up group, and we already did that, okay? One of the things we'd like to get across to you is that all the performers that you're going to see here today, this evening, came here of their own free will and accord. They are not paid as everybody that puts this on. They're not paid. They're volunteers. The whole thing is all volunteer help. And I think that's wonderful. Thank you. They do it because they love it like I love it. Okay. How many people in here have heard of the American Banjo Museum? Yes? How many people didn't know there was such a thing? Yeah. American Banjo Museum in Oklahoma City. And we got some of the guys that run that are here tonight. Okay, and maybe they can talk about it when they're on the stage. I hope you get involved in that. Try and keep that American instrument alive in this country. Another thanks I'd like to give out to is the Doubletree staff here. People staying in this hotel, so see a show of hands. Thank you for that. You can go to TripAdvisor.com and help these people out. And in effect, what you would be doing is helping us out. Help them, help us. Give them high marks. You know, somebody's got a name on their shirt that you're not sure of. I took a couple pictures. Can you mind if I take a picture of your name tag? I'll take a picture of it because they got a name I can't pronounce. But I know they've been good to me. So that's reciprocal. You know, be good to them, they'll be good back to us, and they'll help us do this again next year. As you can see, there's a lot of empty seats in here, so we're going to have to make up some ground somehow. Okay. Please help me, help them. They'll help us back. Okay. Also, a lot of these people that are playing here have made CDs, some have made books. There's going to be tables and chairs, or mostly tables on the other side of this wall after this show this evening. If you like what you hear up here on this stage today, you can. It really helps them to if you can swing it and buy a CD and help them out. You know, they came up here a long ways. There's people here from Germany. There's people here from Oklahoma, California, New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire. Couple guys from Massachusetts. Anyways, it's good to have these people. They come here to do the same thing because they love it like we do. All right? Without any further ado, I'd like to get this show on the road. And I want to introduce you a longtime friend of mine, as all the MCs that did this show here this weekend. I've known him for years. This is Sandy Parada, this beautiful lady right here, who has done more to support this instrument. Probably more than me. No. Yeah. But I want to thank Sandy for being here, and she's really a great MC, and I think you're going to like her. Thank you, Sandy, for coming up here from Naples, Florida, and I love saying that, Callicoon, New York. She's a snowbird like me.
Oh, you know what? This is the third concert. The first one was last night, and I think a lot of you were here. There was one this afternoon, but I have to tell you, and I have really good eyesight. Don't I, Margie and Linda? This is by far the best looking audience. I can't believe it. Give yourself a round of applause. Oh my gosh. I look out and it's like having a family reunion. And I'll try not to get too weepy-eyed about it, but I know when I talk about the Banjo family, I see lots of heads nodding. Don't we all know what I'm talking about? These people that come to these banjo conventions to play and entertain, they thrive on it, they love it, they love to hear your applause, they absolutely love your smiles. Let's everyone have a smile test, come on. Oh, I forgot to tell you another thing. One thing you'll find out when you attend banjo conventions, banjo people never know when to go to bed at night. They never go to bed at night, they go in the morning. And there is an unofficial banjo greeting. I'm trying to actually get it certified. Remember, everyone knows what it is. It's in the first thing in the morning is, hi. Because everyone has one eye open and one closed. But this afternoon's concert was wonderful, but we have some great concert. We had a great concert tonight, and we have a group called the Ragtime River Rats. And most of them, I think the majority of them are from the Dayton area. Am I not right? Most of you are from the Dayton, Ohio area, and they've been playing together with some additions for 35 years. And they all still speak to each other. They do have a problem sometimes because they always have to shout out the key because they're not real sure about the key. But boy, can they make music. And I have it on good authority why it's called the Banjo Riverboat Rats. Would you stand up, sir? John. Mr. John Weber is, I think you started this group, did you not? Yes. It's guilty, right? Now, I know you'll find this hard to believe, but John used to have a boat, and he would go down on the river. What river was it? The Ohio River. I'm sure you've all heard of it. And he would sit on his boat, and he would strum his banjo and probably sing. And all the rats around used to come and swim around. Oh no, that wasn't what you told me, was it? He said everyone else who was around the river on a boat called him a river rat. So, are we ready?
That's how we got our name.
Oh, they look like a pretty good-looking bunch of rats, though, don't they? So, are we ready?
Give him Sandy.
Someone want this mic?
Yeah.
With no further ado, the Banjo Ragtime River Rats.
Thank you very much. Check, test, 1, 2. As Sandy was saying, we're from the Dayton, Ohio area, and we're going to start off with a little San Francisco Bay Blues. Check, check.
Got the blues on the way to let my mind San Francisco Bay. Like the ocean liners come so far away. Ladies, trees are bad, she was the best girl alive. Say goodbye, she made me cry. Gonna lay right down and die. Ain't got a nickel, ain't got a
staring at us.
No, they're staring at you.
Okay. Well, Bob's going to do Dream for me because my throat's gone today, so we're going to do an old song called Dream.
I'm sorry to be the one substituting for our magnificent vocalist here.
You only get one song, Bob.
That meant Albert. Okay. All right. No, I'm listening to him. He's helping with the tempo. Gonna sing one in, okay? Don't mind you.
Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream, that's the thing to do. Just watch the smoke rings rise in the air. You'll find you a share of memories that so dream when you're feeling blue. Yeah, dream, and they just might come true. Things never are as bad as they seem. So dream, dream,
Take it, Tim. So I have this joke I only tell. It's about a guy named Odd. 22, you want to hear that one? No.
Sure
Everybody
you want to
knows.
rest that voice over there a little bit more?
We're going to do a little New Orleans song for you from 1922, Way Down Yonder in New Orleans.
Yep. Second one to go. Now, be nice.
Featuring the vocal stylings of Bob Price.
Sure.
Thank you. Won't you let me linger there a little while? You're standing around with those beautiful scenes way down yonder in New Orleans. Way down yonder in New Orleans.
That was very adequate, Bob.
Would have been better if you sang it.
I know. People are really disappointed. They will issue refunds. That odd? No. I sell copies of it now. What are we doing now, Carol? No, we're going to do John. Tennessee Waltz. Do you know this one? Albie, our tuba player back here, he had a good point. When he lost his baby to Tennessee Waltz dancing, has anybody ever heard the song Tennessee Waltz? Yeah, but what song were they dancing to? Things that make you go.
I'd rather hear you joke about it.
It was probably better.
To the Tennessee Waltz, when an old friend I happened to see, I introduced him to my love, and while they were waltzing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. And I remember the night in the Tennessee Waltz. With my dog to the Tennessee Waltz, an old friend I happened to see. I introduced him to my loved one, and while they were waltzing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night in the Tennessee sweetheart. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee Waltz.
Now we're going to hear the vocal stylings of Cheryl down there on our piano. Cheryl's a professional cruise singer. She cruises around in her car and she sings to the radio.
Actually, I was at a Banjo and got bombed for singing, so you're all in for a treat.
Little Georgia on my mind.
sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind, Georgia. I'm singing Georgia, a song of you, 'cause as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see that road leads back to you, Georgia, Georgia. No peace of mind, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see that road leads back to you, Georgia. I'm singing Georgia. No peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
And we're going to finish off with something you don't hear anymore.
Doug,
And, well,
before you finish,
yes,
would you introduce your group on
I don't know.
Introduce yourselves to Doug.
This is Bob Price from Florida, Connecticut, West Virginia, multiple other prisons. This is John Weber from Dayton, Ohio. Tony Tagliano from Dayton, Ohio. Cheryl from Miami or Fort Lauderdale, down that area. We got Tim from Dayton. And we got Albie back there on our tuba. He lives in his car out in the parking lot. If anybody has any cardboard and magic marker, he'd be all set. Here we go. We want you dancing and singing and doing whatever you usually do. We're not telling you what the song is, you have to guess.
I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3.
about the American Banjo Museum in Bricktown, Oklahoma City. And I know he asked for a raise of hands. Put your hand up if you've been there. Okay, now, and a lot of you have not been there, if you are looking for a place to go where you can be educated, entertained, wined and dined, go to the American Banjo Museum. It is unbelievable. Bricktown is a little section of Oklahoma City that has beautiful little boutiques in it. There's boat rides. Mickey Mantle Stadium is close by. The museum is just phenomenal. And they have like a Shakey's Pizza Parlor area where they have shows, and there's always something going on. This man over here happens to be the executive, I want to make sure I say it right. Are you the executive director of the, oh, and I'm telling you, Johnny Byer has that Banjo Museum running like clockwork. And the staff out there are so good, just like that. The staff is so good, and Tyler Jackson is going to eventually take over. So we're real proud of that. Johnny, will you introduce who you have on stage?
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. That's great. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's so nice to be back here again in Dearborn, the banjo capital of the world, the way it looks these days. And this group that we have tonight is called the Banjo Busters. It has its roots back into the 1920s in Chicago, and it has been carried on by a number of people from Chicago over the years, most recently our great friend Glenn Peisker. This is Glenn's banjo, so he's here tonight in spirit, we know, and he left a lot of good notes in this banjo. And a few bad ones, and you'll hear those when they come out. But in any case, the Banjo Busters, we play orchestrated music. I mean, they say if you want a banjo player to play quietly, put music in front of them. It's actual music, and we're all reading parts that are similar to what an orchestra might have. So we have down on the end, there's Bill Lowry from California joining us tonight. He's a regular banjo buster these days. Bill is playing the third part, which it would be a cello if he could play a cello. And then next to him is Tyler Jackson, Tyler is now from Oklahoma City, originally from Texas and multiple places. But we're so glad to have Tyler in the museum. When you're in a position like mine where, what did Doug say, I'm being phased out, or whatever, however he put it, it wasn't flattering, but it's always nice to know that whoever is stepping into your shoes is going to do a better job than you, and I think we've got that with Tyler, so we're glad to have Tyler Jackson. Next to Tyler, by the way, Tyler is playing second banjo, and if that would be a viola. And Debbie Schreier, you may know Debbie already. Debbie and I are playing first banjos, which would be the first violin. Debbie is from now Maplewood, Minnesota. You can look that up while we're playing, because you're not going to be paying attention anyway. And then back here, I'm just being realistic, folks. On the rhythm section is made up of Larry Rutan from over near, it's near Beloit, isn't it? Well, it's near Chicago, but aren't you closer to Rockford? He's closer to Rockford than Chicago. He's out where it's tough for the union to find him to collect the dues. Larry's playing the rhythm, which would be, either cellos, bowing, or whatever. He's like a rhythm violin. Thank you, Larry. I don't know what he does back there, but he does it pretty good. And then holding up the bottom end is also from Maplewood, Minnesota. Tom Owens on the bass. And And these orchestrations are back from the turn of the last century, and we call them quaint. You can call them whatever you want, but we call them quaint. This is a song, and back in those days, they used to have one song that was the popular song, and the popular song in this medley that we're going to play is called At the Ragtime Ball, and that is from 1912. What were things like back then, Glenn? Sorry. And then there's another song in here called It's Great to Be in Love. So in memory of Glenn Peisker, we hope you enjoy the Banjo Busters and At the Ragtime Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next song is a new song for the Banjo Busters, so we hope you will bear with us. I have 3 pages. So this is a song that I always bugged Glenn about playing. When I played polka music back in my youth, we used to play this song with a band called Roger Bright out of New Glarus, Wisconsin. And it had such a beautiful obligato part for the seconds and thirds. I always thought it'd be a great song for the Banjo Busters. And Glenn agreed, but we never got around to doing it. So last year I wrote an arrangement, and this is the world premiere of this song. I see you're all excited by that. This was written by Joe Haney, obviously Mr. Haney's brother from Green Acres. We really enjoy doing it, and the guys and gals in the band have really worked hard to pull this off and put it together. So this is called the Petite Waltz. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, and we always keep our program brief because it's tough enough to learn 3 songs for all of us who get together right before the show and rehearse. Thank you guys for making that song play. I really appreciate it. So as we prayerfully get out of here, we will thank you again. We hope you've enjoyed the Banjo Busters. We thank Brian Newsom and the whole crew here, sound crew, and all his volunteers for putting this weekend on. You know, this may come as a surprise or a shock to you, but there aren't a lot of places a group like this can work. So we're happy to have an audience, and we hope you've enjoyed. So we're going to get out of here with the rousing Billboard March. You may not recognize it at the beginning, but sooner or later you're going to say, oh, I've heard that song before. And that's probably the only song we're going to play tonight that you'll be able to say that about. This is the Billboard March. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look, did you see them? Everyone, give them a warm welcome.
Testing 1, 2, 3. You hear me okay, folks? Oh, good. I don't hear me, but I hear you. Thank you so much for the applaud. I haven't played it yet. But anyway, my first number, I put this up a while. My first number I'm going to do is that I got an email, I'll try to make it short. I got an email not too long ago asking me a question. What was the first song you learned on the banjo? Well, it was 3 songs I learned on the banjo. It was Sunrise, Bye Bye Blues, and this one. He said, if I play this song, I'll get a $100 gift certificate. So I have to play this song, folks. You know, if I don't, I might get a $25 gift certificate. But everybody knows it, you know. It's called Babyface and 4-Leaf Clover. If probably heard it already 15 times, but we'll make it 16, and we're done with it. Ready there, Terry? I'll get the right key here. There we go. I had to put this man to work today. Singing vocal.
And they haven't seen me enough. So
I said pick a song. So he picked the song, "I'll See You in My Dreams," and I have to play it in my dreams because he plays it one key and I play another. So we'll blend it together. Okay, Terry, you start it off.
So you come here wanting to hear some very old songs.
How old are they?
Well, for those of you who were here last night, this one is a lot older than 60 years. If you were here last night, you get the joke. Anyway, it's not a Beatles song. But actually, this was George Harrison's favorite song. Usually everything I say is baloney, but that's true.
I'll figure it out.
Though the days are long, twilight sings a song from the happiness that used to be. Soon my eyes will close, soon I'll find repose, and in dreams you're always here with me. I'll see you in my dream, hold you in my dream, hold you out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your charm, lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. I'll see you in my dream. in my dream, hold you in my dream. Someone stole you out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your charm. Lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine. They will light my way tonight. I'll see you in my dream. They will light my lonely way tonight. I'll see you in my dream.
As an oldie, moldy, probably before my time and your time, everybody else's time.
97 years old.
Oh, is it really?
In 1923 by Bishop Jones.
Here we go. A moment. Key, C sharp flat. Here we go. We got a long show tonight, so I figured I'd play 3 short ones. I was going to play the minute waltz for 40 seconds, but that'll work too well. Okay, a little medley of El Camachero and with a lady of Spain. Okay, Terry? If you say no, I got to figure something out coming.
great to be here, and I'd like to start off with a little "Don't Get Around Much Anymore." Very much. How about Albie back here on the tuba? This is our first time on the stage together. I've always wanted to have Larry up here, and Albie and I just met this weekend, and so here we are having fun and in a room with some of the greatest people on the planet. That's what I think the Banjo takes about. continue. I play a little bit of guitar, not well enough to really get paid, but I enjoy it for my own amusement, and I've always been kind of a Django Reinhardt fan. And so this is the best I can do at being Django on some of these days.
fed by three. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Be careful crossing streets. Ooh, don't eat meats. Ooh, cut out sweets. Ooh, you'll get a pain and ruin your tum-tum. Stay away from bootleg hooch when you're on a spree. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. As Debbie mentioned and Johnny Beyer mentioned earlier, we live in Mankato, Minnesota, which is just north of St. Paul. And just north of us, all lakes still have ice on them. They had to reschedule the governor's fishing opener to southern Minnesota. So that reminds me, the ice on the lakes reminds me of a story. Ole came down one morning and he said, Lena, I got to go to the hardware store and get some snus. Maybe you could do that for me. Could you go to the hardware store? Lena says, yeah, Ole, I'll do that for you. And he said, and I think you can just cut right across the lake now instead of going all the way around. And then you get to the hardware store, just put that snus on my tab. Lena says, well, Ole, why don't you just give me cash? He said, I'm not too sure how thick the ice is right now. Glenda's writing that one down.
Wait, that reminds me. That one can't be 22. You know why? That's not odd.
We have the pleasure of working with a bunch of musicians back in Minnesota, and there's a song that we've done with them, but the trumpet player always plays the verse. And I've always wanted to sing the verse to this song, and so I learned it just for you for tonight. So here it goes. Come, sweetheart mine, don't sit and pine. Tell me of the cares that make you feel so blue. What have I done? Please tell me, hon. Have I ever said an unkind word to you? My love is true, and just for you. I'd do almost anything to make you. Dear, when you sigh, or when you cry, something seems to grip this very heart of mine. Come to me, my melancholy baby, cuddle up and don't be blue. All your fears are foolish fancy, maybe. You know, dear, that I'm in love with you. Every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, as I kiss away each tear, or else I shall be melancholy too. Every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, as you kiss away each tear, or else I shall be melancholy too. Or else I shall be melancholy too.
Thank you. Well, you know, we just happen to have these matching flannel shirts at the house. Actually, my first Dixieland band in high school from Minnesota was called the Red Hot Flannels. And we played the music of Jelly Roll Morton and the Red Hot Peppers and some songs of Kid Ory. And this next number we used to play and featuring our trombone player, but I always liked doing the trombone part on banjo. So this one's called Ory's Creole Trombone, but we'll call it Debbie's Creole Banjo.
Do I love you? Lonesome, tired, all alone in this big city. Why should everybody pity me? Nighttime fallen, and I'm yearning for Virginia. Hospitality there calls to me. Pale moon shining on the fields below. Folks are singing songs, trust and hope. They tell me because I know it's sleeping time down south. Soft wind blowing through the pine tree. Folks on there live life of me. When no man falls upon her knee, it's sleeping time down south. Steamers on the river are coming, are going, splashing the night away. Hear the banjos ringing, folks are singing, dance till the break of day. They're all soft like a sweet song. an egg McMuffin in the morning. Ham, Canadian bacon, cheese and bean and bacon in the morning. Remember, if you get a plate and don't want to fuss, breakfast at McDonald's, coffee's on us. Nothing like it. Bacon and egg McMuffin in the morning.
I'm from a place called Ossipee, New Hampshire. And people probably remember it because we call it colonoscopy. It's a perfect town. Mr. Al Bernard here comes from Rockport, Mass. And we've been playing now for pretty much 50 years together. And for 50 years he's been dragging me down. You think, you love this guy. I have to put up with him. So, like I say, you know, we've been sitting up here for 4.5, I think maybe 5 hours waiting to get up here. So I'm not ready to just do it. You were supposed to have my bio. I've been playing the banjo for over 50 years. I worked on the Mississippi Queen steamboats for a number of years. In 1985, for $1.50, I was the US Open Banjo champion. Albie has been playing at a club called Sweeney's Gay 90s. We started there in 1968 or 69. And we've been together ever since. But he also belongs to Jimmy Mazzy. Everybody know Jimmy Mazzy? Well, enough of this levity. I'm sorry.
of season, that was Autumn Leaves. And then I'd like to do a tune that Antonio Carlos Jobim wrote. He didn't know he wrote it for banjo, so, but I'm going to play it anyway. It's called Triste. My third banjo number. This is this song has it has 3 different titles. I guess they couldn't make up their mind. Black Orpheus, Manuel de Carnaval, and The Life of a Fool.
Which one do you prefer?
Well, it depends how I play.
Do we get
Yes, yes you did.
It was written by Luis Bonfa. And the last song we're going to do is I'm going to bring it back to the States. It's Bye Bye Blues, but the notes are written in a little slightly different order. So here we go. I'm sure everybody will know this. I won't shout it out. And if you don't know it, that means I really played it poorly. Okay.
your turn. Heart of my heart, I love that melody. Let's hear this thing. Heart of my heart brings back a memory. When we were kids on the corner of the street, we were rough and ready guys, but oh how we could. When friends were dear then, too bad we had to part. I know a tear would listen if once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart of My Heart. Play it pretty, Banjo. Play it nice. But oh how we could. And friends were dear then. Too bad we had to part. I know a tear would listen if once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart of Mine, Heart of my heart. To that gang that sang Heart of We are going to invite Glenn Parks, Sandy Parata, two of our distinguished MCs. I don't know if Doug wants to come up and sing. Is Doug, are you out there? He lost his voice, and it's and no one. Now, be honest. Did anyone look? Okay. This is our tradition. This is our traditional closer for these events. And there he is. Come on, Doug. Come on up and sing with us, Doug Parsons. This is the way we like to close these events because it's not goodbye, it's until next time. We'd like to invite you out to the All Frets event in Tucson in August and the Midwest Banjo Rally in La Crosse, Wisconsin in September and the Banjo Fest in Oklahoma City in October. And anytime there is banjo, there is love, and we've got a lot of love on this stage and in this room. Thank you all for making this a very memorable weekend. Some sunny keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies turn the dark clouds far away. So won't you please say hello to the folks
Mrs. Johnson Brown, what you gonna do when the rent comes round? Keep on a banging on that old front door. In just a minute, baby, you'll hear me snore. If I go to bed without a bite of sup, you will be an icicle when I gets up. Where's all the money that you said you'd bring? I bet it's melted away like the snow last spring. Rufus, I loves you, but this serves you right. I guess that's sufficient. Good night. Rufus Rassus Johnson Brown, what you gonna do when the rent comes round? What you gonna say? How you gonna pay? You'll never have a bit of sense till Judgment Day. You know and I know the rent means go. The landlord's gonna throw us in the cold, cold snow. Rufus Rassus Johnson Brown, what you gonna do when the rent comes round? Big hit song in 1902.
1, 2, 3, go! Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah. Dearborn 2023. 2023. Yeah, that's it. Dearborn 2023. Woo! On 3. Ready? Go.